Independence Day.
So Tony, you were telling us, what are you up to nowadays?
Well, I always tell them I've been an entrepreneur since I've been out of the game of football, and I've been into oil and gas, I've been into restaurant business, and now I'm in free prescription as far as the medical field. I do a lot of public speaking, promotional work, and I also do broadcasting and as far as the Cowboys and college football. So, but more importantly, I raise kids. I have 3 kids. And that's a job.
How old are they?
My oldest son's 18. He's going to UT in the fall semester.
Really?
I have twins.
Did you go to UT?
No. So that was kind of hard. I'll tell you the hardest thing.
Where'd you go?
I went to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Smart
Seriously?
So it's very hard for me. When we went down to the orientation for parent orientation about three weeks ago, so we're there, and I'm thinking, I raised my son to hate Texas.
Oh my gosh, Texas OU weekend. What are you going to do?
I don't know. When I get there, I'll think about it. So they said all the parents, whenever at the very end, we're going to have we're going to wrap up, have this barbecue, but we're going to do the salute to the eyes of Texas.
Oh God.
So we all stand up, and everyone's the eyes of Texas. Now I have a hard time getting my hand.
Because of your knuckles.
What's that middle finger? No, I'm just kidding.
They've got
so
their
anyways, I'm
horns
doing
out.
this, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I get my head down like this, and I'm just not ready to do this. There's something.
You're like, I cannot get on board with this.
So that was kind of surreal. But he's going to UT, and then.
Is he playing football?
No, he's a smart kid. Electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, electrical
Well, he is
engineering.
a smart kid
That's
if
why
he's
literally.
getting in. No,
yeah,
he is.
So I didn't realize you had to be that smart to go to Texas, but
Yeah.
I guess you.
That's why all the smart
And
people
so
go to
it
UT
begins.
and everyone else goes to OU.
But I know I'm gabbing here, but
Oh yeah,
That's
snobbery.
zinger.
where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to school?
I went to Abilene Christian University.
Abilene Christian. Where, is that
It's
a
in
junior?
Abilene. It's not a junior college.
Okay,
it's
well.
a four-year private university in Abilene, Texas, and I went there to
Okay.
cheer.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome. You do a cheer? Do you still do splits?
I save those tricks for first
sorry.
dates.
But anyways, hey, I know I'm getting
That's
along. So
I don't think they got that.
you know what? What can we see how flexible you are right now?
Okay, Tony
in her
Casillas. Well, I should have worn pants. Sorry.
So anyways, real quick, I want you guys to help me out with one thing, because my son, he graduated, so we had some very generous people give him still funny. So give him really generous and give him graduation gifts and money and all this. So I know how much money he's got in his account. So yesterday I'm like, I said, you need to take my son Jed. He's my younger son, 13. He's got this great hair. He didn't get it from me, but anyways, I said, go have Chase take you guys to get a haircut. And I said, okay. So I gave Jed like $25 because I knew that Chase could pay for his own, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got more money in his account than I do. So he comes back and goes, well, Chase doesn't want to take me, Dad. And I'm like, what? Chase doesn't want to take you. He goes, well, he doesn't want to pay for it. He says his hair's fine. I said, well, his hair's going down past his eyes.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, I take Jet, my son, to get his haircut, to come back home, and my oldest son, Chase, is gone. I asked my wife, I said, well, where's Chase? Well, he went up to get his haircut. I said, he went up to get his haircut because, I gave him $15. And then after
Oh my gosh.
So I'm out in my yard doing some yard work, and he comes outside. His girlfriend shows up. He goes in, walks out with her, and I said, Chase, where you going? He goes, well, I'm going to a movie, and then I'm going to go have dinner. And I'm thinking, he didn't want to spend his money, but it's okay.
Haircut.
So that's a whole. So I just
So
thought.
what? Well, you didn't say anything to him?
No, you
Wait
know
a minute.
what?
Wait, why would you say? Wait a minute. Why would you say? Let me ask you a question. You have enough money to go to the movie and dinner, but you ask your mother for your haircut money. When are you going to grow up,
I like
son?
you already. Because that's exactly what I said. But my wife says, you know what? He's going to be on his own in about a month.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, well, $15.
He'll still be asking for money.
And he wouldn't take
you.
And he
Thank you.
And he wouldn't take his
Still ask
little
for money.
brother to get a haircut.
Well, that's good, and that's my point.
Kids these days.
So I like the advice she's given me already.
Yeah, Susie just
Susie,
she
I
doesn't
like
mess
that. Thank you,
around.
Susie.
Yeah, she doesn't screw
She
up.
doesn't
I
mess
mean
around.
it.
But you know what? I think there is something to be said for that, though, and I dealt with this a little bit this weekend with my oldest, is there comes a time when you no longer are doing them a favor as a parent if you are writing them checks or handing them money for things. And it's harder on the parent, kids out there. It is harder on the parent than it is on you. Trust me, when we actually have to say no and mean it and know that
Yeah,
you're
but
going to
it's
have to
not
figure it
harder
out
on
your
the
own.
father. The father has no problem doing it. It's
Well,
the
I've been
mother.
a bad
It's
cop for a
the.
long time, and so
That's right.
I get a little unfiltered sometimes, and
Yeah.
That's charming.
we could go. This would
Yeah.
be like an hour segment.
What's his
but-
phone number?
Oh, get Susie on the
Hey,
horn.
Susie
said
texts
so.
you back, Susie, because I don't get a response from her. I like Susie.
So